In this lesson, we are going to cover program status for monitoring code blocks and monitoring values within data blocks. I do have PLC Sim running so that I can simulate a few input values. I am going to open up my main program block OB1. I'm going to select the glasses on the toolbar to start monitoring. The monitoring starts from the point of selection within your code block. So currently network 1 is selected, so I start monitoring from network 1 down. I'm going to scroll down to network 2. And if I select network 2, the monitoring above is going to stop. And so I'll be monitoring from network 2 down. I will scroll back up to network 1. Select network 1, and I will start monitoring from that point down. There is a parameter called changing value. It is of the byte data type, so it's currently, by default, being displayed in the hexadecimal format. I want to view the data in a decimal format, so I can right-click on the pin and change the display representation. So I'll select representation and pick decimal. Now I can view the data in the decimal format versus the hex format. I1.0 is being passed in as a switch to this block. So I want to monitor the status of the block. So I can right-click, select Called Block, and pick Monitor. This will open the block and take me online for monitoring. I will toggle the first input, and you can see that logic change. I'm going to close this window. I'm going to scroll down to network 2. And now I'm going to right-click, select Call Block, and Monitor. This call is using the second input. But if I try toggling this on and off, you don't see any change. That is because the call environment is not set properly. When you right-click on a block and select Call Block and Monitor, that works fine when you are just calling the block from one location in your program. If you are calling the same block from multiple locations, you need to set the call environment. And then you will get a third option in this Called Block menu. To set the call environment, you would want to select the block that contains the blocks that you want to monitor. From the menu above, you will select the Open Offline Online Partner. And we'll answer yes. Select the Debug menu. Select Operation. And select Test Operation. Select OK. Now when I right-click on FC4, select Called Block, I have a third option. So now when I pick Monitor with Call a Path, this sets the specific call environment. So now when I toggle the first input, you can see those values change. I'll close this block. I'll scroll down to network 2. I'll right-click on the block, select Called Block, Monitor with Call a Path. Now this would be the second call of the block. So if I toggle the second input, you can see the status change. I'll close out the block. I will go back up to network 1. And start monitoring. I can modify values within logic while we are monitoring. So I have a button HMI parameter here. So I can right-click on the pin, select Modify to 1. I can right-click, Modify 0. I do have a set point value, so I can right-click on this pin, select Modify, and enter in a value. So I will enter in 10. I will open up the data block so you can see the modified value. I'll select my Open. I'll select the DB3 block. So now I'm viewing the data block. I will put the glasses on. So I'm in the declaration view currently, so I'll answer yes to switch to the data view. Resize this window. In the actual value column, you can see the value for the set point that was changed. I'll close out these windows. In this lesson, we covered program status for monitoring logic and monitoring values within data blocks.